would have noticed real quick anyways, but then would have had to reseed. All right. Yeah, good timing. So your internet dropped, eh?
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but it's all just quick reset of the modem router and got it all worked out.
Weird. It's just probably gremlins or something.
That's generally how I explain everything.
Yeah. I used to work actually for a warehouse that we would look at returned items, and they would have a reason on them. And we did get a computer back with the reason gremlins was actually the reason. All right, we're going. It looks like a mirror match, but it's not a mirror match?
Yeah.
Holy crap. That was like near identical movements for a long time there. That was cool.
They even went the wrong way both times.
Yeah, that's so nuts. I love it.
Yeah. But gremlins is how I explain to my wife when all the cookies disappear.
Yeah. I gotcha. Invent the piano tie. Yes.
Looks like Cyber's going to try to get... Oh, he's going to get a value on here.
What do you take here? I would go with the torch.
Torch and nothing else is probably what I would do.
Maybe the blood drum.
I might reset, but that... I might reset, but that protect charm is pretty good. So... That... Oh. Fly's taking everything.
Did Cyber go down?
Yeah, he's not responding to me.
Ruh-roh. Oh. Shoot. He's typing in the channel. All right. We're gonna have to restart. His PC crashed.
Yay.
All right, we'll restart it.
Something that Flick did, he had a gold weapon, but he used his blood drum to open a barrel, which is costing you some hearts. Just wait for the monkey or something to chase you, and then put the gold down and then use it.
Sorry, I'm trying to get things working here. Cyber's resetting his computer, though.
Meanwhile, checking in on the Olympic basketball gold medal game.
Oh, who's in that?
USA and Serbia.
Serbia? Oh, okay. How's that going?
That's last I checked, US was up 18, which is actually kind of a turnaround from our last game, where they actually at one point in the last game they played in pool play, they were up 18, and then they only ended up winning by 4. But
I guess they're heavy favorites, yeah.
Yeah, the team is good, but it's not well-rounded, so it's kind of struggling.
Yeah.
Offensively, it doesn't have a distributor. It has a lot of people that are good one-on-one players,
Gotcha.
But there's not a lot of role players on the team. But, you know, they're doing pretty good. They seem to have discovered their defense again.
Cool. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Basketball, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, they don't play basketball in Canada, except for the Raptors.
Hey, man, we invented it. Sort of.
That reminds me, I discovered there's an Australian game which is similar to basketball. I don't know what it's called offhand. It's called netball, actually.
Netball.
Yeah, it's basically like you're not allowed to like move with the ball. But
so is it like handball? Like, is it, what kind of net are we throwing at?
It's like a basketball hoop without a backboard.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of the Olympics, but I did just watch the gold medal soccer match. between Germany and Brazil, because I'm a Germany fan, and I was excited to see, after, I don't know if I'm sure you're well aware of their 7-1 victory in the World Cup finals semifinals, that was amazing. Not for Brazil fans.
I'm well aware of soccer,
So yeah, I wanted to watch, and I did, and it was good.
But they lost.
Yeah, it was still a good finals though, and I thought it was a really good match, and also the ending was pretty nice. It was very poetic, so I was okay with it. I mean, as much as I don't love the guy who scored the final goal.
You don't like Neymar Jr.?
I don't like him. I mean, the reason they scored was because of such a friggin' dive. Everybody dives, I get it, but his dive was brutal, and he gets a friggin' goal off of it right at the beginning. I didn't love that. I get so mad when people dive, but it's a hockey mentality.
You understand why? Because it's just like,
oh, because they get it. I mean, it works, so of course you do. Because the yellow cards for dives just don't happen.
And even if they did, it's still like a penalty is such a. It's like, if you get a penalty, that's basically getting like 80% of a goal, because it's such a high percentage shot.
Well, that was a non-direct.
Oh, okay.
Or was it? I don't know. It was outside the 18-yard box though, so it wasn't like an easy penalty shot.
Yeah.
It was it was a very impressive shot, but it was more the fact that he got it which bothered me, because his shot was amazing. So shout out to that. Yeah. But the ending was quite nice, because it was his goal that was the winning goal, and clearly was very happy about it. And of course, he didn't play in that horrendous 7-1 loss for them, because he got his back broken. So I mean, I kind of I don't know if you saw that, but it was like a Colombian guy who basically just kneed him in the spine really hard and broke his vertebrae. Yeah. So I mean, it's okay. I feel a little happy that he had some glory.
He's only 24.
That's ridiculous.
He's one of the best players in the world, like top 5 probably.
Yeah.
But he might also be like 3rd best on his team. That's how good his team is.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always liked the Germans because they have I like their style. I like their very mechanical play. I appreciate that. Very organized. German engineering. All right.
Waiting on does Cyber come back up yet?
Apparently his computer takes forever to restart.
Oh, all right, that's great.
So it should be ready to go. Yeah, sorry guys, just waiting on Cyber here. We can get things started straight away.
Oof. USA's up 52-29.
Oof.
Yeah, that's pretty. They were down.
That's not.
They were down 11-15 at the end of towards the end of the first quarter too. So they were actually, it was 19-15 after the first quarter. But so they've gone on a 41-14 run.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like basketball. I mean, if the Raptors are doing well, which they've been doing pretty well recently, I get pretty hyped about it. But it's the only sport that I am legit horrendous at. Like most sports, I can hold my own in, but basketball, I just can't do it. I'm so bad. I can't shoot. I can't dribble. I can run.
It's all mechanics, man.
I'm so bad at it, and I just don't even care to try. And I also get really annoyed by a lot of the sort of weird showboating and stuff that I don't love. The sort of LeBron James screaming in your face things. I can't.
That's great. I mean, that's because it's such an individual sport. Like even someone like hockey. Hockey is like 5. It's like 5-on-5 with
you can't really win with just one player. Although one player does make a big difference.
Yeah, but hockey has like 20 players playing in a given game because it's such a rotation heavy game
because it's very tiring.
Yeah, I mean basketball. I mean LeBron played almost 48 minutes a game in the finals, like almost the entire finals.
Yeah,
he sat maybe like 3 minutes a game, and he basically takes teams from the lottery from like picking 5th to the NBA Finals by himself.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I don't love that. I don't love that it's such an individual thing because I like team sports that are about the team. Like you can't have an individual win it all for you in soccer. You can't do it in hockey. I don't know. I mean, my sport, and people make fun of it, I don't even care, is curling. And curling really like requires a solid team. Team is very important for every single shot. So,
I mean, I get it, but you look at like 2011, the Heat come together. They have, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and they lose in the finals to the Dallas Mavericks in 6 games because that was such a perfect team. The Mavericks, their defense like really just kind of shut down the Heat, and they actually played super like amazing in the clutch. Like they had statistics, and it was like us outside of the last 5 minutes of the game, the Mavericks during the playoffs got outscored, but they outscored their opponents so much in the last 5 minutes that they just...
That's so ridiculous. That's kind of cool. I was pretty happy to see Chris Bosh lose, so...
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But you can't blame him for wanting to leave Toronto.
We've seen some things.
You can't blame him for wanting to leave Toronto when he did.
Oh, it happened so much.
Well, he kept DeMar DeRozan, who's not that good.
I don't really care. Coda in between races. Oh, no, it shouldn't be. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you gotta keep mashing that update button for it to stick sometimes.
I just didn't even change it, so...
Oh, well, you could have just, like, blamed it on that, and everyone would have...
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I thought I changed that. Switch.
I clicked the button, and it didn't even... Doc, come on, man. FlygLuffet. All right. Got it. All right. Waiting on Cyber. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. That is a lot of downtime. All right, his stream should be up now. You should be able to see it.
Refreshing. It is up. It doesn't have the proper... It's like captured perfectly, but...
It might be okay.
There's a little bit of a border.
Isn't there always a border on the startup screen? Maybe not. That's okay. I don't really mind.
Hopefully...
Mac is very serious about the border. I don't care.
Hopefully Flake takes off the starting soon graphic from his stream.
Yeah, I told him to before, and he was quick to do it.
Yeah, I know. Looks like he fixed the border.
All right. Yeah, I thought just the screen is bordery, but I don't know.
It's still a little off. You can tell looking at the seed capture.
Yeah, actually, you're right. It's a little smaller. That's okay. Once the game's going, it'll look the same pretty much, so no big deal. Good idea, everybody. Yeah, I'll cast the races, play Coda, be blindfolded and handcuffed. Handcuff doesn't... Unless it's like handcuffed behind my back.
Yeah, I mean, you only need the one hand.
Really be an issue. Although with Coda, I use 2 hands.
Yeah,
I turned off the multi-press button thing.
So you have...
which has some getting used to. So I've got my my 6 keys. I use Q, A, and Z, and then E, D, C.
Yeah, I can't... I tried to do keyboard shortcuts for the longest, and it never took. Alright, we're off.
We're off. I'm gonna just make sure that we're caught up with Flag. Uh-oh. I killed it.
It'll do that. If you're mostly caught up, it'll...
Let's try this again. My bad. Get foot cuffed? Yeah. There we go.
Alright, well, they both have Gold Dagger. Which I really like. I really like the Gold Dagger.
I mean, it's a good way to get through the floor quick. Mini bosses are generally... because there's enough enemies around. Uh-oh. Why is this running at a different speed?
Did you hit a button to run at a different speed?
I don't know. Playback. Speed. Uh-oh. We have a pause. Normal speed.
Flick's back. Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, we're pausing. What's going on?
Alright, well, at least they both paused around the same time, so it's legit. Okay. He was having some frame drops, maybe?
Oh, yeah, it looks... Yeah, maybe. Oh, we're off to a cracking start. the good thing with RTMP, if you're watching and you see your opponent pause, you can just pause.
Yeah. He's got to close some stuff. All right.
I was actually having difficulty streaming and playing at the same time, and then Mac informed me that I was streaming at 1080p.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
so...
I stream at 1080p.
Well, I have to.
Hmm?
You don't downscale your screen?
I don't know. I don't think so. Actually, you just reminded me to up my bitrate again. I lowered it last night because it was giving me a hard time, but I should have quality options, so I don't mind bumping it.
You do.
Cool. Shoutouts to Twitch.
Yeah, I was streaming at 1080p with 600 bitrate.
Oh, yeah, that's not really. That's true. Like even 2500 bitrate isn't really necessary for 1080p.
What I normally do
isn't necessary for 2085. I mean.
Yeah, I normally downscale it to 540 or so. Like there's an option in the encoding in the video to like downscale the resolution while it before it passes through, and I do that. But when I set up the new profile for the RTMP, I didn't do that. So once I did that, I was like, oh, okay, now it's not.
Sorry, I'm just trying to set some things up here. It looks like Cyber forgot to put on the mod. Flag seems okay with it, and I guess it's fine as long as he doesn't pick up the charm, right?
Yeah, if he picks up the charm, he has to reset. But other than that, he's good. It really is more fun, I think, playing without the charm, because especially when you're doing like a group activity and everyone's like talking about what they got, right? We did a lot when we're racing. We're like, oh, and we'll all discover, the hidden chests at the same time, or we'll, whoa, bomb in a blood shop, that kind of stuff like that. And so we're like, oh, that's a good item. Or we'll be like, hey, what's in the black chest? Oh, no, take the black chest. It's bad. Take the purple chest.
Yeah, it's nice that you don't have to also keep in mind whether they have luck or not. I do really like the this mod for racing. It's quite nice. And I mean, I like that the ring is still involved as well.
Yeah, there's a few situations where like that comes into play. Like, of course, it happened with Spoody, where like I found a ring of regen early, but he didn't find it. But he found a ring of luck. The ring of luck gave him courage, and he's like, "Oh, you didn't have ring of luck?" And I'm like, "No, because I had an actual good ring." And
that's
that
true.
kind of stuff.
You would take yeah, exactly. All right, so far so good. It looks like we're off and running. Our racer's showing some pretty good speed. Oh my goodness, down goes Flag.
Oof, chomped.
Yeah,
and he was ahead too.
He was ahead though, not by a ton, so it should be okay. Just a zone 1, and there's that gold dagger putting in work. Like you mentioned.
That was a beautiful kill. That was a beautiful kill.
Very, very
drag
nice.
that ghost all the way over.
God, all these monkeys. Yeah, that was really nice.
He should have checked that the lock shop. He had 4 bombs and a decent amount of gold because of that gold dagger. So he could have maybe found some hearts or something like that.
Yeah, the gold dagger is good also for opening up crates and stuff. Yeah, sorry, I forgot the timer. We got it.
Restart.
Going. All right, there's an obsidian flail. Sure.
It's great until zone 4.
Two.
That was the weapon that won me Condor season 1 or season 2. I got about 5 of them against Rat. we raced 14 times, but this was unseated.
Those were the days.
Unseated, and it was just like every 1-1 blood shop was the damn obsidian flail. And now he's got plate because he just killed the shopkeeper. And he only used the 1 bomb.
For the quick kill there, ending up costing him his glass armor. He was clearly trying to set up a gold kill, and yeah, that plate's gonna help out a lot as well. It's definitely looking a lot less spooky than our last set of races.
Oh, he just jumps into the golem.
Those guys hurt.
I do want to commend Flig. He jumped on gold. When the monkey was chasing him, so like he jumped into the monkey and the gold at the same time, so he got the gold kill while the monkey was on top of him.
Oh, to knock the monkey off.
Yeah,
that's good. That's a nice little play. All right.
He's got the flail. He's going to be a little bit
He's
behind.
about a zone back. It was a slow zone one for both of our racers, but the death obviously cost Fly even more.
We'll see if he finds that that shop that has the plate.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, generally racers find kind of the same builds, but it certainly is not the rule.
Yeah, with conjuring and, you know, the shops you check and things like that, they can definitely... That shopkeeper ghost was hanging out inside that elemental for a bit.
Alright, killing the shop. There it is. Gets his plate.
He picked up the Ring of Becoming! Okay.
Oh.
Alright. I don't know if that's...
I do know. It's a bad idea. Don't do it.
He's behind. He's behind. I mean...
Yeah,
but...
I guess... But does he know that there's a transmute coming up?
Is there? I don't know if there is.
I don't either, which is why it's a questionable play. I really... Yeah, okay.
Look,
well, I mean, we've seen people grab the jaw and grab the gi in these Condor races so far, so it's about fitting that someone also gets the Ring of Becoming. Just all the really unsafe items.
It's a brave play.
Yep.
So I'm not going to... He's taking the shop. You've already killed him, sir.
Necessarily say it's a smart play, but it is a brave play.
Yeah.
We'll find
I won't get mad at someone for... I'm not going to criticize somebody for doing something that is brave.
Sure.
When you're behind, too, I can see it. I mean, the thing is, there was a chance that it looked like Cyber was going to die for a second, but he found a food shop. And
he's looking a lot healthier.
Yeah. Although Cyber's going to probably really want to replace this weapon if he can't. So if he can't...
Yeah, it's bad in Zone 3 and it's worse in Zone 4, so he's really got to be careful.
Oh, it's great in Zone 3. It's perfect in Zone 3.
All right. As long as you don't get trapped on hot coals.
Oh, yeah, then it's terrible.
Yeah. But yeah, that's true. With things coming in, if you can just knock them all around, it's really great.
All right, Korif. I gotta smack him a couple times. Should be no big deal. Just don't run into these tentacles.
Pretty easy. The 4 damage too. He's got the knockback Ring of War.
And we'll see
trying
if...
to catch up here.
Yeah, I will see if Flig is gonna get that Ring of War if he sees it. He kept his flail, which is, I think, a bad move, but we'll see.
Interesting.
Oh, he might be able to replace it here. There's an arena. Haha, don't replace that.
Nope.
I was wondering maybe if he was going to confuse himself and run into that whip in the arena, and that would have been funny.
Yeah, that would have been bad. There's a Ring of War if he wants it.
Yeah, if he can survive, because this is a pretty bad swarm.
This is a bit of a swarm, but yeah, if it's a pretty...
It's free.
It's free, yeah.
Oh, I thought he was going to get trapped hitting that...
That was a great play there to stay away from that poltergeist or white or wraith or whatever. That was really spoopy. My goodness.
He's going to get caught.
Oh, yeah. And rip his glass. And
he's
comes
just
the damage.
So much Cole's damage.
The flail man. Feels flail man.
Oh, wow. I mean, don't walk on the hot coals. And that's... Oh, he's going to die. He just got confused.
Whoa.
Okay, I am actually, like, 900% impressed.
Yeah, that was very impressive that he did not die there. He does have his shield spell up.
Okay, good use of that.
Mash
just
in
charging
there.
everything.
Just get out of here. Nice job to not go on the hot coals. He might have died if he went on the hot coals there. Because nicely done, Cyber, on keeping those guys pinned while the Goblin Bomber explodes, considering he's got the Blast Helm. Okay, Cyber's at half a heart. Cyber has managed to lose a lot of health. Fly is also at half a heart. So things are spoopy.
Okay,
I'm not sure if Cyber
so
meant
the
to blow
good
that
news
up.
for Cyber is that he's got this Pixie, and now he has this free scroll, which he should be using. And he does.
Very nice.
Here's the bad news. He needs to get that. Oh!
The flail Dead Ringer is so bad.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he tries to do this Dead Ringer with this flail, there's a good chance he's going to just die. And no, how about the best weapon?
Yeah, seriously. Not cool.
And he does the throw. I love to throw in Dead Ringer.
Heck, if I were him, I would knock the... I would kill the enemies on the stage first. I think he's got a butt puzzle, right? How many...
No, he got 7 bombs with his blast
helm. It looked like a 1, but it's a 7. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kill those... I know you know this, but telling chat, you can kill the turnips on the stage with the dagger phasing, which is kind of fun. They kind of act like spiders in that sense. Man, that was so friggin' cheap. That dagger phasing.
Yeah, he kind of didn't deserve to have such an easy dead ringer. He lost a lot of health.
Yeah.
And
nice job, Flag, not dying there. Oh, he's getting some lag. Oh boy. Yeah, he's definitely getting some lag now. He'll probably have to reset his game in between. And that's GG. I don't know if the lag really would have made much of a difference. So Cyber takes the first one.
Maybe we'll see another computer reset to try and fix this lag.
Well, I think Flag just needs to reset the game. GG phasing dagger though. That was so silly. Hey, what's up, Dan Cold?
When the game just hands you that, you're just like, okay, this is fine.
Seriously. All right, next race coming up. Super fun. Man, I wonder if there's a way in which we could, just having a thought, because I like the way that these rooms work that we have in our World Cup, and we also had for Season 4, where you get like a paired room. Would that be possible to set up in the Necrobot? So you could just have like a room, and it'll be like a best of 3 or whatever, and it just sets it up and just goes. I wonder if that's even necessary.
You can do a private match.
Can you set it up though so it like gives you the seed after you're done and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, that's what we do for the Condor races.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. If you can have it in Necrobot, that'd be cool. Like if it's like, hey, I want to race against whoever, and then I'm just like, me and whoever are gonna race, and then it sets up a little room, we jump in there, it's got the seed, we do the readying up, it gives us the next seed, all that kind of stuff. I don't think it's quite automated to that level, but I feel like
no, you have to like rematch and stuff.
Right.
But like,
which is fine.
Well, the thing with the Condor setup, right, is that we know it's best of, we know it's just 3 matches. Looks like Flig's still a little laggy.
Dang.
Maybe it's from watching the. Looks a little better.
Watching the stream, yeah, it's it just occasionally kind of slows. Goes into bullet time for like 1 beat. That's kind of frustrating. All right, should be starting up pretty soon. There it goes. All right, we are off. Cyber versus Fly. Oh yeah.
It's a glass jaw that Cyber's not taking.
Yeah, you know.
He says, "No, thank you."
Surprised he didn't. Most racers will just, not most racers. Some racers will just jump on it. Get so excited about an item.
Yeah, the good news is now that's not in the. Oh, maybe looks like a pause. Maybe he's. About. No, maybe he just had to pause for a sec.
He might have had like the windows not overlaid properly or something. I feel like that happens probably a lot.
Sometimes I forget the stream is up or something like that. Oh, I think he's trapped here. He had to take a hit.
Alrighty. Well, on to 1-2, 1-3. Sorry, that loading time for 1-3. Wonder if it's got like a weird room in it or something. I think that happens, right? Like if there's weird, like long loading time, you kind of sometimes get like weird rooms, especially with Zone 4.
Yeah, generally with Zone 4, it's because it's like they're rejecting some maps, like it's trying to generate, but something messed up.
Yeah, this is Nuclear Throne does that.
Yeah.
And Infernal Torch taking the zone, the 1-3 trapdoor. It's Conga, so catching a break there. That could have been death metal, which would have been a problem potentially.
Although at the higher levels, you're hoping for death metal because it's the Conga trapdoors
It's slow.
So slow.
Yeah, but they both did it, so no real.
Yeah, it doesn't
loss
matter.
or
It
gain
doesn't
there.
matter in a. It doesn't matter in a race. It matters in a speed run.
Right.
You just don't want to see Kong at all.
Well, yeah, in a speedrun, you're doing it for sure. 100%.
All right. Yeah, looks like the lag is in there for Flig. And it doesn't affect. Oh, you got hit by the bat, Henry.
Dang, Henry coming in, giving him a little kiss.
Yeah, you got to back off there, but he can't reset.
No,
he got lucky. It's a titanium whip, so
yeah, so it's not as big a deal. I mean, the 2 damage is nice, and whips are okay for zone 2, as we said, but they fall off pretty quick.
And the good thing is that Cyber's checking his black chest on the next boss anyway, so you can just do that.
Oh, there it goes. Whip being a bit of a dick. I told you, the whip can be a problem sometimes in those things because you just can't get out of the way. Like, he was trapped. You need to spam one direction. Don't kill both mushrooms. That is
really... You can kill both mushrooms. You just got to know what to do. Although the bat can trap you.
Well, no, there he got trapped. Yeah, he got trapped by the bat there. Yeah, that is a phasing dagger. You should just GTFO at this point. And another whip.
Well, that's not terrible. I'll take the glass whip. It's a little bit okay.
Sure. Better than the base dagger, I'd say.
Oh, although you might want to go and go get your dagger back and get that glass rapier, but
nope.
He said, "Nah, I'm just gonna." Oh, it's a good thing he didn't because it's a good whip, boss.
Yeah, it is much better than.
No! You can't hit him early. You gotta deal with the first set of.
Not like this. I mean,
gotta deal with
he could have handled those if he attacked down then up again, right? That would have been fine. But it might have got spooky.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if whip strats. Yeah, see, Cyber does it right there and backs off. But I think he could have at least gotten through those things. But he attacked left, which hit another tentacle. Dang, dude. All right, doors open for Cyber to take a second game. Pretty easy. He'll probably be able to slow play it. He's going to want to. Having a whip and only a heart and a half, no armor. Yeah, you might want to start slow playing pretty hard.
You might want to go buy that ring and farm up to get a titanium longsword.
That's a good idea.
He's going to take a map. I'm just going to bomb for the map. No, he doesn't want the miner's cap or anything.
Yeah,
oh, it's a titanium cat.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's strictly speaking better than the longsword, although I kind of prefer to have the longsword sometimes.
Well, when you're ahead, longsword's very safe.
Yeah, but he can buy that ring and then buy those hearts.
Not bad. I mean, they're empty, so you might want to try and fill them.
He's got a war jump, so he can open up any crate.
Oh, down goes Fly again.
Yeah, it's like kind of trapdoor.
Yeah.
That looks like a gold dagger, which, as we said, is such a good weapon, but I don't know if it beats a titanium cat.
No, I would say not.
Let's see if he has any trouble on hot coals again. Oh, he just attacked that bat. Oh, no!
Why not like this?
Tested the bat twice, and he
That's
got
not what you want to be doing. I gotta admit, all the code I've played has really taught me the safe ways to deal with bats.
Yeah, well, the thing is, he had a free spell, too, so if he was really, like, worried about that bat, he could have just frozen. It would have been fine. And freezing on like 3-1 is kind of the place when you want to freeze because then you'll get it back from the boss.
Yeah. Oh, easily, yeah. Dang, and we are back into Zone 1 again. It's deja vu all over again. All right, there's that trapdoor. Flag's dropping down. Let's see. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Usually, not aggroing a ghost is a good general rule.
Yeah, I'll go for
like move towards the ghosts. Like there's the bat trapdoors, like the one that Cyber just did. If you just kind of don't be afraid to drop beats and just move towards the ghost, you should be able to. Yeah,
you'll be able to just kill the bat pretty safely.
All right, Henry being friendly today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
he
aggroed the ghost this time. He
moved. Kind of did backwards. Yeah. Now this is a whip, right? Although I don't know if Flag knows that or not. I think he does, so he should go for perp.
Yeah, purple.
He's got the torch, so I mean maybe food would be okay, but nice.
What? That's good. That's
a good pickup. He's getting a little bit of lag there on his game. That's got to be really frustrating.
Now he knows where he had that ridiculously good shot.
Yep.
That had the map and the phasing. Although I don't know if he's gonna take phasing again. But he knows where the glass whip is. Let's see. He'll bomb in here. That's the shot. Let's see if he takes phasing or if he just takes the map instead.
He does. He takes it. I mean, you lose the pretty sweet ring, but you're not that far ahead, so I don't.
Why don't you just take the trapdoor? That's
those stupid jerks, though. I mean, that happens. I don't blame him for that.
There's a war drum.
Always take war drum. ATW, yo. War drum is so good.
He bombed, so he can have enough for the mark too.
Remember when the war drum? Oh, or not?
Yeah, taking the war drum.
When war drum first came out, I was like, "This thing is the most OP thing ever." Like, I knew that it was gonna have, because when I heard that it was coming into the game, I knew it was gonna have like beat delaying, but I did not expect the damage increase too, and I thought that was just gonna be way too OP.
Oh my god, this is not good.
He's taking a lot of damage here. He should be taking his trapdoor just like Cyber did. Cyber has taken the lead now.
Why he changed? Because what he did was working. He didn't get the war drum. He didn't get that glass whip. Like, imagine how much easier this would be if he just picked up the glass whip that he had picked up last time.
Yeah, agreed. Although I do think that he's having some struggles here with the...
he might want to get that glass rapier, but no, I don't.
Nope. Well, then you'd go down to half a heart. And it would be easier to fight this guy with dagger, I suppose.
Oh, that's probably why he didn't do it, because he was afraid of messing up the...
Oh, the ham, though. Oh, the freeze. Okay.
What?
That's... I don't know. I guess maybe he knew this was coming?
Well, he knows where he knows where the cat is. He knows where the cat is.
Oh, man. His game is just melting down right now. Hate to see that.
Why is he bombing? He wants the hearts?
Yeah, I think so.
Or does he want the longsword?
I think both, but he's not going to be able to get both. Yeah, I mean, now we've got Cyber with pretty much the same build, but just a little stronger. It's a good thing Cyber turned off that mod, or turned on the mod, because he just killed the Leprechaun and jumped onto the gold pile the next beat. But he does have the combo now. Oh, the dog! I saw it there! Oh, if he had a glass longsword, he would have been fine. Dang, dude. All right. Cyber once again with the lead here. Going down to death metal. 3 damage death metal is good.
He had freeze.
Oh, he did have freeze.
That's what you want to use it. If you're going to pick up the freeze, for the love of God, use it when you have a tricky situation with phasing. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, man.
Like, I don't know why he would pick up the freeze if you're just not going to use it.
I think that is just a consistent issue most of the time with spells. People like to save spells. They just hang on to them for way too long, and you get that a lot.
Oh, I don't know about doing. Yeah, and I wouldn't bomb that anyway. Although I mean, yeah, it's kind of spooky. Like, because now
he's got more aggro. I probably would have kept the torch he had just to prevent enemies from bopping him through the walls, but. You know, lower aggro with the lower range.
All right.
So we'll see.
He can just step down. He can just step down.
There you go.
Yep.
You got it.
All right.
Nice little fireball there, and he's on to 4-2.
So the good thing is this 4-3 should be free with that shield scroll, which is probably what he'll use it. Although he might want to save it.
In case Dead Ringer goes off.
Yeah. 5 damage spear now.
Yeah, it's a 5 damage spear. So he should be able to just pop out and kill whatever. Scroll of Riches. You got the Scroll of Riches with the gold. What am I saying? No, Scroll of Riches with a gold spear. So if he wanted to get Dead Ringer down to 1 hit, he could do that. That would be pretty hype.
This is.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but that would be cool. I would almost do that at this point. Because I mean, you could get the quick kill on Dead Ringer. I guess you don't really want to. You just want to lure. But swag. Think of the
Well,
swag.
you could do that with the gold anyway because the enemies drop gold.
That's true. But it'd be...
Oh, the potion's really nice.
Oh yeah,
you can just spam his fireball here.
Yeah, exactly.
And I would
just keep doing it. Keep fireballing everything.
At least one more time.
Yep, there goes his potion.
I would have fireballed the harpy.
That's a little spooky. So at least he's got
He's got the shield scroll. Yeah.
All right.
And he's gonna lure.
Very nice.
You can actually do a lure fireball strat, which is really safe. But okay, now he needs to not panic and just get this back on the rails. Let him chase you down. All right, and then no, why are you going up? Why are you going up? Why are you going up?
He's going this way.
You don't want him up. You don't want him to go that way.
Well, that's what's happening. I mean, it's yep.
That's why you don't want him to go that way. There's a reason. There's a reason that we. Okay, this will work.
Yeah, it'll work. Although he's gonna have another rider coming after him.
Yeah, there's a reason we do it the way we do it, which is.
All right, he's got it. No problem.
That's the way I did it. No. It used to be different, but he actually changed the. Ryan actually changed the order of the bells that he goes for. That's why we have to do the.
Flag is just giving up.
Give it up. Yeah.
He might have to reset his game again. It was really slowing down.
That might be a thing. He might be just frustrated with the lag and frustrated with himself, and so it just kind of creates a negative feedback loop where you just get pissed off at everything. So you just need to take a break.
Yeah. Yeah, he asked in the thing how to forfeit.
Yeah. All right.
Yep, that's GG. Yeah, a couple bad deaths for Flag. I mean, he can definitely keep pace with Cyber, so hopefully he can sort of turn it around for this last match, make sure he gets a point. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to say to chat, yeah, it's grayed out because this is the community cast, as you see written at the bottom there, and all that means is these aren't actual Condor showcases. These are just the races that happen throughout the week. And I wanted to make sure they got cast. Nobody had them picked, and I had some spare time, so I did it. And anyone can actually do this. I have a community. What the crap am I trying to say? I can't find my words. Instruction manual. Thank you. I'm gonna actually pop that in chat right now. Feel free to check that out if you want to do it. I don't know what Fly's trying to get at there. Actually, I think he means tilt, but hey, that's all right. Hey man, thug life.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, just download the layout. You can pop it in OBS. It's actually pretty easy. Just load all the images in the correct order.
For putting it together. It was funny. I don't know if I told the story on cast, but it was my idea to make the to sort of have a different layout that the community can use, because I could just give the layout for the actual like casts, because you know it doesn't really make a difference. But I'm like, no, I kind of like the idea of making it its own thing, and I'm like, all right, Brom, here's what you're gonna do. Take this layout and just make it look kind of crappier and like kind of bland and
shaky.
Like it's dying. And he's like, got it.
No, exactly. The barbed wire, like the cracky kind of thing.
Skull. Oh, it's so good too. Like that's why it's our Necrodancer Discord thing. The Condor internal Discord channel is the one that has. Well, you have it, I think, right? It's the normal Necrodancer, and then the community one, because it's so cool. It's so badass.
I forget I forget what I had it set as. It might have been that.
All right, there we go. Race number 3, off and running. See how it goes. Both racers finding the secret door. If you're not familiar with mapping strats, this is one of them. You want to kind of head right in zone 1. Right and down is the way to go. Actually, I do have a small tutorial about mapping in my Necrotome as well now, and you can check that out.
Oh, there's darkness, and they're gonna get the darkness and check out the blood shop too.
Yeah, so you can get everything.
Oh, it's glass.
That's good.
Free.
So you're gonna get a bunch of free glass stuff. Oh, Flag, his leg is
hurting
whip.
Me. It's a whip.
Oh, baby, whip, it's a rip. I mean, rip, it's a whip.
Yeah. No, it's also a rip.
It's also potentially a rip. They got 2 hits before they die though with the glass armor. Yeah, I have. If you're interested in mapping, I have a tutorial about mapping as well that I did fairly recently, so it's fairly up to date.
That shop has nothing that they want.
just
just two empty hearts. Two empty hearts.
Is that a gi? Was that what that was?
Yes, it was a gi and a base broadsword, I believe. Which is, I mean, it's 1-3. Normally that 1-3 shop is nice.
Flag, why?
Oh my god!
Don't.
You just thought it was a
chest?
chest?
Just kill it right away. Oh my god! He started running away from it, and then the thing came up behind him, and it was a coupon. What a world!
I think he reset. Although actually, it's gonna be not terrible because he'll get to throw.
He'll get to throw, but man, that's such just barf. He'll probably check the black, I would imagine.
Yeah, he's running away from this Minotaur. It's actually making him. So like, there are situations where running from your enemies just takes you so long. Like, he probably cost himself about 20 beats by doing what he did on that.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, understand, it's darkness. Minotaurs are scary. You're at half a heart. You know, you've lost a couple of races. Your game's lagging. You're just really frustrated, and you're just like, oh, I gotta back off. But it's like, you know, you have to see when you can see something like that. If you're trying to get better, stand your ground and kill when you can.
That's right. Lieutenant's Florida.
Oh, he went up.
Rip. Needed to back off. Well, He reset anyways. I mean, things are not safe for Cyber at this point, but those deaths for Flag are really costing him. I mean, he is more than capable to take points off of Cyber, but he's been having a lot of bad deaths. Maybe he's just a little spooked right now. I mean, it's hard when you start dying, then you get in your head. It can be real tricky.
I really do like Miner's Cap with that whip. Okay, he switched to the Obsidian Longsword. I like it with the whip because it's like you can still maneuver. Like it gives you more options of movement. Now you can move up instead of to the left or to the right. You know.
Yeah.
And that can give you that extra option you need to not get trapped or to just like scoot around an enemy. All right. So we'll probably get purple chest here off of Kanga, if we can get a flawless. He's just gonna run into the throne because Miner's Cap. Oh, that wind spell nearly got him.
Still alive.
Yep.
There's that coupon.
Just avoiding it? No, just avoid it. It's a coupon. You don't need it.
Hey man, coupons are OP.
He went.
Oh.
He went Gi base longsword.
I mean, it's a 2 damage longsword? Question mark. I mean, Gi is a way you can get back into a race, maybe? Question mark.
I think I think he should go purple here. Oh, he's not gonna bomb. He's saving his bomb. I think he should go purple here. He misplayed this. He didn't clear the water, so he couldn't get the
always clear the water.
hits.
That's right.
He's got one,
it's not. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit longer. Oh, it's up. It's up. No, it's not. Wait, what? I thought I saw it splash up. It's fine.
All right. If he can get courage, then or like peace or war or something like that, then he can maybe make some noise. But I mean, this is a really good build for Cyber with the Miner's Cap.
Looks like he got a red scroll, so not what he's looking for.
There's his Miner's Cap.
And some health, but I mean, health is only going to help you so much when you've got the gi on. That thing hurts when you take damage.
He functionally only has 2.5 hearts.
Well,
a spear.
Now he's got a spear. I mean, I would probably keep the spear for throwing.
You've already seen Core Riff.
Already seen Core Riff. That's true.
If you get a damage
you
up,
could do like a
Deep Blues.
Deep Blues, yeah. Deep Blues throw, also if you want to be a little faster, maybe?
Well, it's Deep Blues 3. Oh, he found the arena, which has a titanium broadsword.
Oh, so much better. All right, just go. Now, he is so far behind, though. I mean, now, the only thing is the Miner's Cap can be a little tricky for Zone 4, just because Zone 4, it's all about mitigating spawns and aggro.
But he's got darkness, so even when you dig into those rooms, it's... The enemies don't attack you until you get within like 3 tiles of them.
Yep.
Oh, keep that freeze. You gotta regen. You don't need health. You want to freeze to make your final room a lot easier.
Spooky thing. Oh, down goes Flag. He jumps right into that dirt golem. I was just about to say actually, the spooky thing of having darkness with the weapon is low range can be tricky with darkness because you just have less time to react to things.
He's got all the time in the world. He's got 3 bombs. Now he's got a little bit of armor with that regen. A lot of health too. A shield.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good.
You almost don't even have to use your shield. Because, like, you can just take things on their...
Careful. That did not do as much damage as I thought it would. Pretty sure the zombie does pack a wallop, right?
1.5, I believe.
Okay, yeah, so he took a hole. Yeah, he's got the leather armor, and he gets his health back anyways, so it's no big deal. Hey, what's up, Amsis? Also, hey, Crow. Races have been phenomenal.
Yeah.
I've really been having a good time with these races. They have not been,
was really good, too. Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're, like, fast. They're not exciting in how fast they are. They're exciting in how, like, gritty they've been. They've been really back and forth. It's been very fun.
It's been a grind.
Yeah.
These have been some pretty rough seeds.
Lots
and some
of
pretty...
deaths.
Yeah.
So far, my sort of, what I was saying in cast about how really deaths have increased this season. And I think it's because people are really pushing with their strats.
It's a combination of that.
Oh,
and...
he did again. See, but he did survive.
I think it's a combination of that, and a lot of the players are just a little out of practice.
It could be some rust. We did.
I think Spoody and Joe are in practice, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, we certainly had a pretty lengthy break from Condor stuff. We've been mostly doing Conduit, so a lot of the people who weren't in Conduit are a little rusty. But this is part of the reason we're having this tournament, actually, is just to get people back on board. And so far, so good, I think. You're at LegoCon. Well, that sounds amazing.
That's awesome.
I'm jealous.
And this should be the end right here.
That should be it. GG Cyber 3.0's Flag in an actual, like, no death run there.
Yeah, I with the build that he had, even if League doesn't die, I don't think he's catching. I don't think he's keeping up. Like, that's a pretty respectable time. He had a miner's cap. He played his whip really well, then he got a better weapon.
Yeah.
And he was able to slow it down at the end, and he still got a 733. So I mean, he was booking it, and he already had a little bit of lead, even with the early death. So I don't think. I mean, you don't want to die, but you can also say, you know what, I just didn't have the build that he did, and he was a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah.
You know, and